In a country where taking a photo can lead to serious consequences, how did these 22 images make it out? Captured discreetly and brought to light despite strict control, these rare glimpses reveal moments of resilience, daily hardship, and quiet realities often hidden from the world. What do they show? And what insights do they offer into one of the most closed-off nations on Earth? Number 22. Old radio. The world is constantly evolving, with new technologies rapidly replacing the old, but not uniformly across all regions. In some places, technological adoption proceeds at a different pace. North Korea provides a unique example, as shown by a photo depicting an older-style radio in a contemporary home. This radio, reminiscent of earlier decades, is not an uncommon sight. Such radios are widely used across the country to receive official news broadcasts. They are typically configured to access only government-approved channels. This image offers insight into the specific media and technology environment in North Korea, illustrating both a distinct technological approach and the centralized structure of information dissemination within the country. If the technology is this outdated, what does that say about the human condition behind the scenes? Number 21. Sleeping on duty. Given the demanding lives of North Korean soldiers, it's not surprising that some may occasionally be seen resting under strain. A recently circulated photo shows a soldier asleep during duty hours, which sheds light on the physical and mental toll of military service. While resting on duty can have consequences in many military contexts, this image also highlights the intense pressures faced by individuals serving in the armed forces. As the photo gains attention online, it underscores the broader discussion around the day-to-day realities within highly regimented systems. What do you believe this photo says about life inside North Korea's military? Is it a sign of weakness or a silent cry for help? Comment and chat with me. Tired soldiers may be forgiven, but what happens when the country's symbols are left in disarray? This next photo stunned viewers for exactly that reason. Number 20. Broom at Kim Il-sung statue. The Mansu Hill Grand Monument features prominent statues of former leaders Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. This site is considered highly significant in the country, with strict customs surrounding its care and representation. Reports suggest that actions like photographing the monument from behind or littering nearby may be frowned upon. A recent image circulating online appears to show a broom leaning against the base of the monument, an unusual sight, given the site's typically meticulous upkeep. The photo has sparked conversation online, offering a rare glimpse into a moment of apparent oversight in a setting known for its high standards of presentation. From a monument of power to a bench of vulnerability, our next photo reveals a story the regime never wants you to see. Number 19. A bench for a home. North Korea is known for promoting a carefully managed public image. A recently leaked photo shows a man and a child sleeping on a bench, raising concerns about potential homelessness. This rare glimpse offers insight into a side of life not often seen in public accounts from the country. In contrast to other nations that openly address homelessness, North Korea maintains strict control over information and rarely acknowledges such issues. The government's public messaging emphasizes the absence of poverty, making the image notable. The photo invites questions about the broader living conditions in the country and how limited access to independent information shapes global understanding. It serves as a reminder of the importance of transparency and open dialogue around human rights concerns. Was this an isolated hardship or part of a larger, hidden reality? Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much, and if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Addy. Number 18. A shanty house. This photo shows a modest home, one of many in North Korea that are not often visible to the outside world. While the country is known for tightly managing its public image, this image offers a rare glimpse into daily life in less developed areas. The house appears to be in poor condition, with signs of wear that reflect the economic challenges some residents may face. Clothing on lines and a small vegetable patch suggest that people are making the most of their environment to support themselves. This image highlights the resilience of everyday individuals and provides a rare view into parts of life in North Korea that are not commonly shown. Despite this poverty, national celebrations continue with military precision. But is it truly a celebration or an obligation? Number 17. Kim Jong-il Festival. In North Korea, national celebrations are often organized as formal events with strong political and cultural significance. One example is the Kim Jong-il Festival, held in honor of the former leader. While festivals typically suggest celebration, a recently circulated photo shows citizens walking in formation toward a monument, an image that some observers interpret as participation being strongly encouraged. In North Korean culture, leaders are honored in deeply symbolic ways, and such ceremonies continue well after their passing. These state-led events illustrate how public life in the country is closely tied to political tradition and national identity. The photo offers a glimpse into how these observances are carried out, reflecting the highly structured nature of civic participation in North Korea. While the masses march in step, unseen eyes are always watching. Number 16. An array of surveillance cameras. A photo from a street corner in Pyongyang shows a typical urban scene, pedestrians, traffic, and the rhythm of daily life. Yet one notable detail stands out: surveillance cameras are installed at many intersections. These devices appear to be part of the country's broader public monitoring system. Observers have noted that surveillance in North Korea plays a significant role in maintaining social order and government oversight. While such practices differ from those in many other nations, they are a recognized aspect of life in the country. Visitors should be aware that public spaces may be closely monitored, which is a common characteristic of the nation's approach to security and control. Surveillance may be visible, but not everything is what it appears. What if even the computers were just props? Number 15. Computers for show. The North Korean government closely manages what tourists are allowed to see, carefully curating the experience. In some guided visits, tourists are taken to model homes that are presented as examples of everyday life. These homes are often staged to reflect modern living, including features like computers. In one reported instance, 2 young girls were seated at computers during a tour. Observers noted that the screens were off, raising questions about whether the setup was fully functional or intended for display. Moments like these highlight the highly controlled nature of tourism in North Korea, where certain scenes may be arranged to align with official narratives. If appearances can be deceiving for tourists, what about the privileges unseen by most citizens? The next image provides a rare clue. Number 14. Shopping mall for the elite. Inequality can take many forms, and a recently circulated photo from North Korea appears to reflect one such example. The image shows a woman in elegant clothing pushing a cart filled with goods in a quiet shopping mall. What stands out is the lack of other shoppers. Reports suggest that certain stores in North Korea may be designated for individuals with higher social or political standing. This setting has prompted discussions about economic disparity and access, topics that are rarely visible in public imagery from the country. The photo offers a rare glimpse into a lifestyle that contrasts with what is known about broader living conditions, highlighting the complex social dynamics that exist within North Korean society. But while some shop in silence and luxury, others survive on something far more improvised. Number 13. Gray markets. In contrast to the exclusive shopping malls accessible to select groups, many North Korean residents rely on what are commonly referred to as gray markets. These informal stalls or shops offer a modest range of goods and are typically operated by individuals in local communities. The photo provides a glimpse into one such market, which, while limited in appearance, serves as an important resource for obtaining daily necessities. In a system where access to goods can be challenging, these markets have become a practical solution for many. The expression "something is better than nothing" may resonate here, as gray markets often represent a vital source of provisions for ordinary citizens. And when even the gray markets run dry, what does that say about the land itself? Number 12. Depleted rice field. This image from rural North Korea shows a dry, sparsely cultivated area where fertile fields might typically be expected. Rather than a thriving agricultural landscape, the photo depicts land with limited growth, possibly due to a lack of modern farming tools and equipment. This stands in contrast to the more developed image often presented by Pyongyang. The photo raises questions about the challenges faced by rural communities, particularly in relation to agricultural infrastructure and resource access. While a flourishing farming sector would be a welcome sight, this image highlights the ongoing difficulties faced in some regions, offering a visual perspective on the complexities of life outside North Korea's urban centers. When food is scarce, labor becomes survival. But what happens when work isn't a choice? Number 11. Alleged forced labor facility. A photo that emerged several years ago appears to show two women working under close supervision in what observers have described as a labor facility. Such images have contributed to ongoing international discussions about human rights conditions in the country. Advocacy groups and researchers have pointed to the difficult circumstances some individuals may face in state-run facilities, but with long work hours and limited oversight from external organizations. While North Korea is not the only country to face scrutiny on these issues, similar concerns have been raised globally, including about other nations. The photo serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of transparency, accountability, and continued dialogue about labor practices and human rights around the world. Civilians aren't the only ones tasked with hardship. Even those in uniform carry more than just rifles. Number 10. Soldiers' labor. Reports have raised concerns about the use of labor assignments in North Korea, not only among civilians but also within the military. A recently circulated photo shows a soldier carrying two large bags, prompting discussions about the physical demands placed on personnel. Military service in North Korea is mandatory for many, and images like this have led observers to consider the broader challenges soldiers may face. These duties may involve physically demanding tasks, adding to the already structured and rigorous nature of military life in the country. Like this video, if seeing even one of these photos gave you chills, and subscribe so you never miss what the world wasn't meant to see. As soldiers struggle with physical burdens, so too do ordinary citizens, with something as basic as a ride home. Number 9. Bad transport. When examining infrastructure in North Korea, public transportation offers important insight into daily life. A recently leaked photo shows a large group of people waiting to board a bus, forming a line that extends far down the street. This scene reflects the high demand for transportation and the limited availability of public transit options. In some areas, long waits for buses may be common, especially during peak hours. The photo provides a glimpse into the logistics of everyday mobility in the country, an aspect worth understanding for anyone interested in visiting or studying life in North Korea. But some aren't just trying to get to work, they're trying to escape. Number 8. Barbed wire fences. According to reports, the government has implemented strict border controls to manage cross-border activity. A recently circulated photo shows a barbed wire fence along the border with China, illustrating the physical barriers in place. Some sources suggest that certain border fences may include security enhancements, possibly including electrified components, aimed at deterring unauthorized crossings. Despite these challenges, There have been documented cases of individuals who have successfully crossed the border, though such journeys are known to involve significant risk. These accounts highlight the complex realities of border enforcement in North Korea and the extraordinary efforts some people undertake to seek a different path. Above ground, the border is harsh. But below, something unexpected, a place of both beauty and preparation. Number 7. Underground subway system. A recently shared photo highlights the North Korean subway system, which features ornate design elements comparable to those seen in major cities like New York. What sets this subway apart is its dual function. It is also designed to serve as a bomb shelter, reportedly offering protection in the event of a nuclear emergency. This feature reflects the country's emphasis on civil defense infrastructure. The contrast between such strategic investments and reports of resource limitations in other areas has prompted discussions about national priorities and the complexities of infrastructure planning in North Korea. From bomb shelters to school desks, what lessons are being taught behind closed doors? Number 6. Empty classroom. The next image offers a glimpse into North Korea's educational environment. While the government publicly emphasizes the importance of education, this particular photo shows an empty classroom with neatly arranged desks and chairs. Educational materials can be seen on the walls, but the absence of students and modern tools suggests challenges in resource availability. Observers have raised questions about the balance between academic instruction and ideological content in some educational settings. This image contributes to ongoing discussions about the structure and priorities of the education system in North Korea. And once the lessons are over, what path awaits the youth? For many, it begins with boots and drills. Number 5. The secret female army. Despite North Korea's secretive nature, one aspect that is widely recognized is the scale of its military, particularly in terms of personnel. With estimates suggesting over 7 million members, it ranks among the world's largest military forces. However, reports indicate that military service in North Korea is largely mandatory, with assignments determined by the government. This has led to ongoing discussions about the degree of personal choice involved in enlistment. Among the broader force is a ceremonial unit composed of women, known for their participation in state parades and public events. These units often perform synchronized marches with traditional weapons such as large katas, showcasing discipline and national pride. This ceremonial role reflects the symbolic elements embedded within the country's military traditions. But even before the uniforms, the influence starts at home, with one very specific decoration. Number 4. Mandatory Kim portrait. North Korea is known for its highly structured social and political systems, which are reflected even in the details of everyday life. A photo of a typical North Korean home shows a modest living space with clean wooden floors and simple furnishings, indicative of a minimalist lifestyle. One notable feature in the room is a portrait of leaders from the Kim dynasty, prominently displayed on the wall. According to various reports, the display of such portraits is a common and expected practice in North Korean households, symbolizing respect for the country's leadership. This detail offers insight into how political symbolism is integrated into daily life, serving as a reminder of the close relationship between personal space and national identity in the country. As strange as that may seem, what you're about to see next will truly leave you speechless. Number 3. The Strangest Dolphinarium. As part of efforts to develop recreational facilities, North Korea has built a dolphinarium that resembles similar venues found in other countries. This project appears intended to highlight cultural and leisure offerings available to its citizens. A tourist photo shows the venue filled with military personnel watching a dolphin performance. While it's not uncommon for soldiers to participate in organized recreational events, the absence of civilian attendees in this instance has led some observers to speculate about public access to such facilities. This image has prompted discussions about the intended audience for these attractions and how they reflect broader social dynamics within the country. While soldiers watch dolphins leap, others struggle just to survive another day. Number 2. Survival amid famine conditions. A recently circulated photo appears to show a thin man in a rural field collecting grass by hand. While the exact context is unclear, some observers have interpreted the image as a sign of food insecurity. Situations like this have raised international concern and sparked discussions about the disparity in living conditions within the country. While some enjoy greater access to resources, others may face difficulties meeting daily nutritional needs. This image serves as a reminder of the importance of global awareness and empathy toward individuals living in areas affected by food insecurity. And finally, a single bathroom photo that quietly sums up everything: luxury masked by necessity. Number 1. Cistern in the bathroom. A photo recently shared online shows a bathroom in what appears to be a modern home, featuring a cistern used for water storage, an unusual feature in such a setting. This detail suggests that some homes, despite appearing up to date, may still experience inconsistent access to plumbing or water services. If this is observed in higher standard residences, it raises questions about what conditions might be like in less affluent areas. The image contributes to ongoing discussions about daily life in North Korea and the varying access to utilities and infrastructure across different communities. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.